Hi, welcome back. As I was discussing the random module in computer science, this unit or this topic is available in computer science only. Not it is not available in informatics practices. But as far as knowledge is concerned, both can have the idea of random functions. But this MCQs which I am going to discuss here are mainly for computer science students. So this time I'm going to show some MCQs on the basis of random module in Python. So there are some questions which I would like to demonstrate here, so that you will have the idea how to give the answers of random module based questions in the paper if comes. So let's move to our questionnaire. So see here, this is a questionnaire, and in this questionnaire there are some questions which you will have to answer. So what should be the correct option which we'll look at and take the appropriate. So let's start. So the first question which I am going to though the number is different, but from my side this is the question number 1. Which of the following functions does not belong to a random module? A random function belongs to a random module. Randint belongs to random module. Rand float does not belong to random module. And randrange also belongs to random module, and that is why rand float is the correct answer, because this does not belong to. So I'll highlight this. So this is the answer. Now next question is, which of the following functions from the random module generate floating point random numbers? So there are 4 options: random, randint, uniform, rand range. So if you look at the values which can generate the floating points, so obviously as far as floating points are concerned, so the function random itself generates the values which are floating in nature. Okay, and now next question is, which of the following functions from the random module does not take any argument? So obviously I would like to say that there are so many functions here. One is random, second is randint, the third is uniform, and fourth is randrange. So randint requires two arguments. Uniform also requires two arguments. Randrange requires 1, 2, 3 arguments. So my correct answer, my guess is saying that random function is the function which cannot take or does not take any argument. So I'll suggest option A is the correct answer. Now next question is, which of the following functions from the random module accept exactly two arguments? Basically, if you look at randint and uniform, these two functions are the functions of random module which require two arguments. Randrange requires more than two arguments. Random does not require any argument. So from my side, there are two options: randint and uniform. These two options require, so these two options are required for this question. So what is the minimum and maximum number of arguments accepted by randrange? Basically, if you see into randrange, to one aspect or one argument is enough, and that is for the last value of randrange. It is enough, but maximum number of arguments, if it is asking, so I must suggest one is the start, and second is the end, and the third one is the step, and that is why I will suggest prefer option 4. So what do you say? You can also try this. From my side, this is 1 and 3 option is correct, so D option is correct from my side. Now see here, which functions of the random module always generate random numbers less than 1? This is obvious. Random is only function which generates the value 0 between 0 and 1. So first function or first option is the correct option. Next question, identify the number which cannot be generated with the following code. The code is random.random. Since it generates the value between 0 and 1, but it does not generate 1. So because random function is only function which can generate the values from 0 to less than 1, so it cannot, random function cannot generate 1. So from my side, option 1, A option is the correct option. You can also try this on your system. Correct from my side, 1 is okay. And now the next question is, identify the number which cannot be generated with the following code: random, randint, 1, 2, 10. So 1 and 10, actually randint generates integers only, and that is why option D is the correct answer. Question number 14, and next question, identify a number which cannot be generated with the following code: randrange 1 to 10. So from my point of view, option C is the correct answer, because randrange does not include the last value. So C option is the correct option. Correct. So if you look at the statement, I must say this 10 is, option C is the correct answer. Now next question is, identify the number which cannot be generated with the following code: random, randrange 1, 10, 3. So if randrange first value, if it generates if 1, then the next value should be 1 plus 3, 4. and if the next value it generates, so the next value should be 4 plus 3 7. So the number which is not coming in the in my counting is 3, and that is why option B is the correct answer. So here this is a question, which of the following statement are valid or not valid. The question is random randint. So invalid statement is this only, because randint requires at least two arguments. So over here this is the incorrect option, incorrect statement. So this is the answer, because the next one, random range, needs maximum three arguments, but at least one is the necessary argument for randrange. So from my point of view, the first option is the answer of this question. Now the next question is a bit tricky. What does it say? It says identify the output which is or are not possible with the following code. What it is asking? It is saying A is equal to random dot randint 1 to 10. So 1 to 10, it can take the value. If it takes the value in case of randint, the maximum value it can take is 10, minimum it can take 1, and randrange can also take 1. So 1 cannot be the answer, and maximum we can, if we look at the maximum, so a gets the maximum value as 10, and B gets the maximum value as 9, because 10 is not included in randrange, because 10 is excluded here, and that is why 19 is the biggest value this expression can generate, print A plus B can generate. So the fourth option, that is D, is the correct answer. Not possible with following code. So 1 possible, 10 possible, 11 possible, but 20 is not possible, and that is why the correct answer is 20. And the next question here is identify outputs which is or are not possible with the following code. Import random uniform. So uniform starting with 2 and will go up to 10. So and when you take the round off of the value generated by A, so if it generates, so the first option itself says that random uniform cannot generate 1, because it can generate from 2 onwards, and that is why 1.23 is the correct answer, and other can also be generated, because if it takes 9.99, and if we apply suppose 9.98 or 7, 9.987, so 7, when it is rounded off, then 7 will increase 1 to 8, and that is why it becomes 9.99. So it is possible, but 1.23 is not possible in any case. So from my side 1.23 is the correct answer. You can also apply and check. So here also, if you look at this question, it is saying random dot random into 100 means this function generates the value between 0 and 1, so means less than 1. And when you multiply it by 100, so if you look at 0.53, so it should have been 0.0053. Yes, 1.23 is possible because 0.0123 is also, it can generate because you are multiplying it by 100. But 100.23 is not possible because a value should be lesser than this. So 100.23 is not possible in this question. 0.53 is okay, 1.23 is also okay, and 100, above 100 it is not possible. That is why 100.23 is the correct answer. So there are some MCQs which you might like it, and you can apply, and I'll request you to do practice on this module, random module, and it will definitely help you while uh, when you see a random kind of question in your question paper of CBSE exam. Okay, so if you like my concept and if you like my demonstration, then kindly share it with your friends who are going to appear at exam. So we'll meet in the next video with some new topic. Till then, bye bye.